Hello and welcome to another Imperator Rome Developer Diary. And this time we're going to be talking about the Roman exclusive missions, a little bit like we looked at the Carthage exclusive missions a couple of weeks ago. So this one is written by Chopmist, and I was like, have I heard that name before? No, I couldn't recall. And there's only 2 messages, so certainly his first dev diary. And the other message from him is this one back in April, talking about the Epirus DLC event flavor stuff. So yeah, first dev diary for Chopmist as well. So let's just dig right into it. Today we'll be having a look at the Roman exclusive missions coming with our free content pack, the Punic Wars. To give Rome's inevitable ascendancy some direction, each mission concentrates on expanding into a different part of the world, starting with the Italian peninsula itself and spanning the Mediterranean from Hispania to Syria. Rome has ascended swiftly in the wake of her victories over the Samnites and Etruscans, and a desire for control of the entire Italic world has already taken root. Senators vie to stir Rome into war and win glory, with the Latins' oldest rivals being prime targets. So, yeah, having the missions be all focused on making Rome like conquer Italy and further afield definitely makes a lot of sense. Probably help the AI as well a lot, for sure. Encourage expansion. Yes, that's what we want to do with the AI. Encourage expansion. Exactly right. So, Rome may also defy Mars and expand peacefully, organizing a pan-Italic Congress which can offer opportunities for making allies and feudatories of Italic states, while approach Greeks and Adriatic adventures may establish Hellenic tributaries. However, creating subjects will bypass associated area conquest tasks and their colonial rewards. So, kind of colonial rewards, we get some up to 3 pops in Grumentum will become Roman. Grumentum gets Roman Colonia until the end of the game, giving migration attraction and pop assimilation speed. It becomes a city. Wow, actually that's pretty good. It'll just straight up just create a city from a settlement. Those aren't cheap, so that is a pretty good event. Alright, fair enough. Most Roman missions provide a selection of territories in which to establish Roman Colonia after completing a conquest task, instantly assimilating a portion of the population, granting a permanent bonus to pop assimilation and migration attraction, as well as moving the provincial capital and instantly promoting a territory to a city, or, if one already, creating some Roman freeman pops. Very nice. Then colony specialization, you get 5 support for religious faction. All Roman colony will receive additional effects, pop assimilation speed +1 and primary culture happiness +10%. That's really nice. Every Roman colony gets that. And I assume it's till the end of the game, because there is no timeout on that. That's really cool. Alright, moving on. After subduing the peninsula, Rome will be able to choose one of 4 specializations for the Roman Colonia, pursuing enviable cities, bolstering recruitment, encouraging trade, or enhancing conversion and assimilation. This bonus will be applied to all prior and future colonia. Finally, Rome can either offer Roman citizenship to all Italics, defying Roman Moors and upsetting the ancient aristocratic families, or maintain Roman hegemony at the cost of agitating non-Roman Italic pops and subjects. Be interesting to see which one would actually be stronger. Probably, I do like the idea of going with, conversion and assimilation in my colonies. Make them my own very quickly. Although pursuing enviable cities, that sounds like a pop growth speed bonus to me. Bolstering recruitment, maybe I would hope it's more a case of manpower generation from freemen, like a bonus there, instead of your cohorts get recruited 25% faster, because I really don't care about that. Encouraging trade is pretty nice. Alright, cool. Expanding into Corsica, Sardinia, and Sicily offered Rome her first so-called provincia, foreign lands administered by an appointed governor, usually prioritizing their own profit, far from the politics of an oversight of Rome. So I got clamoring for glory here. Rome gets clamor for lucre until the 10th of November 460. There's no date up here, so we can't really see. But I assume it's 10 years because 10th of November 450 is when the game starts, and he's probably just using the console to make all this stuff fire. So for 10 years, you get triumph cost negative 50%, and Freeman happiness plus 10%. That's quite nice. I wonder what the other one is though. After staking claims across the sea, the 3 islands branches can be completed in any order. Annexing Sardinia and Sicily will put Rome at odds with the tyrants of Syracuse and the Carthaginian Empire. Corsica is an easier target, but Rome must be swift to ensure the old Greek and Punic colonizers do not take advantage of the Etruscan weakness first. So we get here, Freeman will be moved to Aluca from Antinum. Aluca becomes owned by Rome. Aluca gets peaceful colonization. Alright, fair enough. Colonizing Aluca. Settling Corsica will allow Rome to quickly colonize unclaimed parts of the island. Unruly populace will explore the problems of governing Sardinia, and the breadbasket will grant bonuses to tax and pop growth across Sicily once it's fully controlled. With the islands dominated, Rome will be able to choose between a policy of metropolitan Romanization or economic exploitation, affecting output and assimilation across the islands. Now, on to Cisalpine Gaul. Northern Italy is still considered part of Gaul, differentiated from modern France as Cisalpine Gaul, or Gaul on this side of the Alps. Conquering this rich region on Italia's doorstep is, of course, necessary to safeguard Rome's northern borders. So if we finish the land grants in Senonia, you can spend a bit of money, gain some popularity. When it's oh wow, actually taking the mission will fire the event first. And then you get these kind of bonuses and negatives until the task is complete, and when it's complete, that's when you get this. So yeah, interesting, very interesting. I like it. Granting the lands in Senonia's territory will upset the Gallic tribes of Cisalpine Gaul, but give Rome claims on them. Attempting to befriend neighbouring Gallic and Ligurian tribes opens the possibility of receiving vassal tribe or feudatory respectively. Vassal tribes, I don't really like tribal vassals, not much at all, so I don't think I'll probably ever go for those, but I do like feudatories quite a lot, so yeah, if you can choose individually what to make of each of them, then feudatories, yes. Tribal vassals, just annex instead. And then we've got Gallia Cispadana, which territory of Parma gains a fortress. Parma gets a strong point for, I guess that's 50 years, giving supply limit and fort defense. Really, it should be forever, to be honest. Every owned territory in Cisalpine Gaul south of the Padus River with a fort has gained a strong point modifier. Alright, so it's every province. That's pretty cool then. Fair enough. Alright. Securing all land south of the Padus River, now known as the Po, will allow the Romans to fortify a chosen location and grants temporary bonus to local defensiveness and supply limit for all owned forts in the region. Yep. Fair enough. And then with Gallia Transpadana, get some prestige for your family, 2 free province investments, triumphal arc until the end of the game, plus 2.5% primary cultural happiness. That's actually quite good. I like that very much. Once Cisalpine Gaul is under Roman control, Rome can encourage settlers to kickstart Romanization before choosing between boni to assimilation, yes, or output across the region. A few of the Roman missions will also add successful triumphal arc modifiers to the Roman capital after conquering a region, each adding plus 2.5% primary culture happiness. That's not to it's to Roma itself, where happiness is kind of less of an issue. That's a bit iffy now, actually. I mean, I suppose it's fine, but still, the capital is always 100 provincial loyalty, so the happiness of your pops really doesn't matter a whole bunch. I mean, it matters for their output, but it's kind of okay. Fair enough. Once Rome secured Italy and her islands, they may take the fight to Carthage directly. This mission will focus on undermining the Punic campaign, culminating in the destruction or subjugation of Carthage. Very nice. New to Carthage. I better see a Carthago delenda est here somewhere. Debt of Carth. There it is. Carthago delenda est. Or demand servitude. Weakening the Carthaginians sufficiently by taking their land and undermining their subjects and allies will allow Rome to demand tribute from our old rival. Depending on their response and the sustainability of the situation, war may eventually break out once again, or else permanent friends may be made if the Carthaginians is a client state. That's not permanent, that's integration. Hispanian ambition. The rich lands of Hispania are a prime target for Mediterranean expansion. The vastness of the task may deter even the most ambitious consul. This mission will grant claims to help Rome expand quickly and offer opportunities for gaining vassals in the area. Alright, lots of, expansion missions as one would expect. I like it, it's good. Good for the AI for sure. Due to the large size of the mission, you can drop out once the main tasks are completed, but the bonuses will be granted to all Hispanian lands you acquire before finishing. So yeah, it's as we saw in one of the previous dev diaries we looked at. The optional missions, of course, you don't need to do them, and it's more a case of, do I have time to do this before I do something else that might be more important? But personally, I think it'd be, as a bit of a completionist, doing all of the optional missions is probably going to be my go-to. Whether Carthago has been delenda ested, or Rome just wants its place in the sun, this mission offers opportunities for further expansion into rich Africa. It keeps calling everywhere rich, but are they really like... Yeah, they are today, but there's not a whole lot of pops in non-Carthaginian Africa, and there's very few pops in Transalpine Gaul. Are they really considered rich? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So we've got befriend Cyrenaica, Phoenician cities. Oh, we're going all over the place here. Kingdom of Numidia, Roman Numidia. Yeah, we're looking all over the place here. Nice. The Numidians may be befriended or subdued depending on preference, while approaching Cyrenaica will allow the settling of Sirtica, if not already colonized. Along the Eastern Glory, befriends tasks in this mission allow Rome to inherit client states from ailing monarchs. Oh, that's interesting. Like snabbing somebody's client states. That's really cool, actually. Subduing Gaul. This mission focuses on the conquest of Gaul, allowing two main axes of expansion, west through the Massalian coast or north into the great river Rhenus. So, yeah, I guess this would be a choice between one or the other that would, prevent you from going down both, maybe. And then Gallic Supremacy. Every owned province in the regions of Transalpine Gaul, Aquitania, Celtica, Armorica, and Belgica receive some slave output. Pop conversion speed goes down, local unrest goes up. That would be really difficult to keep under wraps. Probably only for 20 years. Maybe... Yeah, it's probably only for 20 years, though. But that is an option. You can choose one or the other. Metropolitan Center, I think, would be, this one is obviously laborers once they are tamed. That's why you've got slave output. But if you choose the other one, maybe that would be a better option. Who knows? Both routes grant claims to expedite the conquest of such a great number of tribes, culminating the pacification of Gaul as a province of Rome. And then we've got subduing Greece. This mission will grant opportunities for diplomatic and military expansion into Greece, Illyria, and Macedonia. Will Rome liberate the dominated city-states from the Diadochi fetters or just replace one overlord with another? Clearly the latter is what happened in history. But hey-ho. It seems like we're getting claims on like all of the Mediterranean borders, which is pretty cool. Once Greece is mastered, Rome will be able to release certain Greek city-states as client states, or integrate the old Greek lands into Rome. And then we've got Eastern Glory. Finally, this mission will concentrate on the rich lands that lay to the east beyond Greece. So, what have we got here? Palestine, befriending Anatolian kings, Bithynia, Ionia. Very interesting. Pirates' Nest, don't know what that would be particularly. But it goes into Syria. Anatolian riches, independent Judea. What have the Romans ever done for us anyway? Alright, and Rome will have opportunities to create subjects, inherit eastern kingdoms, and befriend Diadochi dynasts, but beware the vainglory the East can inspire in those who are enriched by it. Thanks for reading and stay tuned. Next week we'll be looking at some dynamic generated mission trees which will be available for all countries. Very nice, looking forward to that. So, that's the dev diary. I think it's quite decent. I can see it being maybe a little bit too rigid for multiple plays through of the same country, but for the AI, it's gonna make it so much better, I think. If you're playing someone like maybe Macedon, they're always my go-to. Anytime a new patch comes around, I usually play Macedon. If you're playing Macedon, you're going to see Rome expand. If you're playing, you know, Epirus or Carthage, like Carthage especially, if you want a challenge, Rome AI going down the mission tree is going to butt heads with you and you're going to have a challenge from them. That's awesome. Making the AI competent, even if it is in this railroady-ish fashion, I really am okay with. I like it. So anyway, I'd love to know what you guys think, so please do let me know in the comments section below. If you want to keep up to date with all Imperator Rome news, then this is the channel to follow, so you know, subscribe is probably recommended. Likes and comments and all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.